location. We've been here a few days, absolutely lovely. Obviously the beach, well, there's no beach, so we're going to go further north and check out a beach that I've seen. So I've just pulled into this petrol station and I've got some fuel. There's a park and the rest, but this is the rest area. Do you think there might be a bit of a littering problem in this community? Perhaps. I love these little stalls. We've got pineapples and fruit for sale. Pretty much like right into a green tunnel. The vegetation's so dense and it's all harsh on the road. It's actually fun. A lot of seaweed that I assume washed up, I'm not sure, because the smell here, it's quite overpowering. Yeah, there's not much they can do about it. It's called nature. Jeez, man. It smells good. It smells the opposite of good. Ungood. It's a correct term. Alright, we're getting closer. And it smells like ass. Seaweed. Jesus. Fucking seaweed. It's right up the coast too, isn't it? Look at it. Oh dear. Wants to rethink our plans. So, it's a lovely spot, but the seaweed, the pile up of rotting seaweed, the smell is very overpowering. So, we're going to go up to the coast a little bit to a place called Yucatan, which is a small town, and see what it's like there. Maybe there's a bay there, maybe there's somewhere a little bit out of the way. You can't get too far off the coast here because the mosquitoes is just, they kill you. So you want to have that on the beach, onshore breeze constant. But that seaweed smell, wow. And I don't love the chances because, we're heading, where am I heading now? North, am I? Yeah, I'm heading north. And the bay and the coastline runs north-south, so it's not like I'm going to go around a headland or anything like that and try and get out of the way. But you never know your luck in a big city or a big country like Mexico. So I'm heading out to a peninsula. No, I don't think there's anything out here. It's all private property. There's a lot of signs telling me it's private property. And I don't want to be trespassing. Just glad I fueled up because there's nothing out here, buddy. Well, I just turned off to turn around where this shack is. I just went straight down.
享受美好的时光，你可不可以听我讲，和你一起
So yeah, so as you can see, I just turn around there and I don't think there's any audio because I still have the Bluetooth headset on. But yeah, it's pretty soft. You don't want to go too close to that beach.
Fuck, that smell, mate. Jesus. Island. Fuck. Fuck everything. Jesus. I suppose you can get used to it. You can get used to everything, can't you? But Jesus, mate. Yeah, I'm not hanging around here. Well, this is becoming a bit of a goat track, so this should be a shortcut to the town where I got the money out. But we shall see. We're going to get a bit closer to town. Still looking for a campsite, but I really want to have the internet because I haven't had it for 3 days, and you kind of miss it. How Mahal Mahal. So I found a little campsite which I'll show you in a little while. Nice little spot. So there's these signs and I'll show you. Return back to the ship. There's a cruise port here, Costa Maya it's called. Apparently this track is unsafe. Unsafe for what? I assume theft or muggings or something.
In the distance there you can see the dock for the cruise ships at Costa Maya Cruises. This is Mahawa, I think it's called. It's going to be my campsite for tonight.
That lighthouse worked. It was on last night. Turn back to the ship. What a great start to the morning. Farewell to Mahahual. We're now heading towards Tulum. It is approximately 60 kilometres as the crow flies. However, we have to go to the highway, which is another 50 kilometres until we get there. So it's all up, it's probably about 110, 120 kilometres. We're not going to stay at Tulum, we're going to camp, we're going to find a bush camp just outside. And then we'll continue heading up towards Cancun. The reason I'm travelling towards Cancun is that I need to get my driver's license renewed. Now in Western Australia, every 10 years you need to present to an office to get a new photo taken and your signature recorded. Now obviously I'm overseas, so they send me a form, but it has to be witnessed by a consular official. I sent an email to the Guatemalan honorary consulate there about 10 days ago and haven't had a response. I sent an email to the Cancun Australian honorary consul and still haven't received a response. So I'm just going to turn up there in person with the documents and see if they can help me out. start to the day. An uncomfortable night, lots of mosquitoes, even though I had a mosquito net up. If you fall asleep and lay against the mosquito screening, you're going to wake up with a leg full of bites. So today we're heading further north.
We folded paper satellites
To another lighthouse,
and launched
which is
them
approximately 300
from
kilometres
the
north.
belief
I attempted to get in touch with the Australian consulate today. The phone number is an answering machine in Spanish. I don't know how many Australians speak Spanish, but I know that I don't. So I'm a little bit confused how I'm going to do that. I'm going to have to go and visit them in person, clearly. And I don't want to make the trip all the way to Cancun because it's not just going there. I find secure parking for my motorcycle, and then they might insist on making an appointment. But what you have to do to get your license renewed, unfortunately. Oh, good luck, mate. You made it.
dust on the sneakers, grass on the ground, juice on the lips, you spin around. He says to stop, I say it's just white. We swallow bits like reckless children do. Back porch, swing creaking, dusk in your hair, bowl full of the roadside fruit. Love in the air, seat on the wooden floor, foot on the rail. You pull me close at night, whisper tale. You taste like wild plum, tangy, sweet and wild.
So we're making some good time. We've got about 130 kilometres to go to our destination, which is the lighthouse. I must say I am very happy with this motorcycle. It's a CF Moto 450 MT. They're also called an Ibex in the US, I believe. And it's been great. Good things about it. The motor's terrific. Suspension's great. Off-road, it's fully adjustable front and rear. The suspension's great. Off-road on some bumpy tracks. You do bottom out, at speeds over 50, 60, but that's the way I've got it set up. On the highway, it's terrific. This is the first time I've had the opportunity to really stretch legs on a straight road, and it will do well in excess of the speed limit. I think it's geared a little bit too low. I'd probably put a bigger sprocket on the front. I never use first gear when I'm off-road because it's just too low, and the throttle itself is a little bit snatchy. But other than that, what a bike. Welcome to Los Legatos.
If this is all we ever become, I'm okay with just this plum. You taste like
On the northern coast of the Yucatan peninsula. First impressions? Looks great. But there's one thing I'm pretty sure of. This is not the way to get to where I want to go to the lighthouse. However, we're in the vicinity.
running down my phone. Don't clean it, let it numb. If this is all we ever become, I'm okay with just this plum. Tastes like wild, tangy, sweet and wild as plum. Running down my phone. Don't clean it, let it numb. If this is all we ever become, I'm okay with just this plum.
The bay, will, on the low slung island. There's no bridge that crosses here. I'll have to go up the coast about 20 k's to get there. Why didn't I go there directly? Well, I'm using Google Maps. And let's just say Google Maps aren't great in this country. And I don't have any other mapping at the moment. So I'm doing it by feel. I don't know if that was the bridge over to the island yet, but I assume so, yes. The track is getting a lot narrower now. Certainly getting a lot of slaps across the hands and the handlebars there. We've got about another 3 or 4 kilometres to go. I hope it's worth it because it's taken me all day to get here. The track is getting a lot tighter now. Getting a lot of strikes on the mirrors, ow, and the hands. Oh, that's quite nice. So that's watching over the island. Oh dear. Nobody watched over me when I made that decision. That's a bit soft. Yeah, well, give it a deal, Tommy. Oh, it's lovely. Lovely and soft though. Gotta keep moving. I don't want to get stuck here. Oh, she's soft.
Yeah, this place is pretty impressive. It obviously supports a fishing community here. So camp set up. Okay, that's home for tonight. Check the weather forecast. This is going to be cloudy with no rain. And as we know, weather forecasts are never wrong. So my only concern will be getting hit by coconut on their head, I think. Yeah, good morning, everybody. Morning, Jesus, Mary, and peculiarly happy lady and a small child. There's a town I was at the other day, yesterday, Los Lagos, I think. And I'm on a very small little island. And there is a town on it, a small village, which I'll have a look at today.